some ASIC mining, and we will be unboxing S9 and start mining Bitcoin. We're gonna do a full setup as unboxing and setting up, and I will show you how to connect to Bitcoin network to earn some extra Bitcoins by mining them. That's the first look on it. It's very solid, made of, what's that, aluminium, but it's still quite heavy. I think that the chips inside is quite heavy, so I didn't expect that it's gonna be so solid because of the I got some dash miners before from Baikal, but these look much more better quality as the dash miner. It has two fans in each side, one fan, and I think it's 4,000 RPM each. On the top there is a 3 and 3, so nine total 6-pin connections on the main board for the chips, and there's another 6-pin connection for the main board, for the control board. There's a LAN port in the front. Hope you can see it here. And it says 14 terahash, so this is the latest version. I think before there was 12 and 13 terahash for this one miner. Yeah, it's quite solid. Very surprised. So also when you buy this Antminer, you need to buy a power supply separately, because they don't sell with the power supply together. They have their power supply also, which you can get, which I got it. You can see the rails on the sides. These are for the Antminers to slide them, connect them together. Like you can see that there's a different rail on the one side and different on the other side. So that means if you have two S9s, you can slide them and put them together. Okay, so let's connect the power supply. This is the power supply from a Bitmain, which they suggest to use it. So it's made specially for this miner. It has all the PCIe connection, the PCI connections, 6-pin connections, which it does need. So in the manual they say that when you receive the S9 miner, you need to shake it a little bit, because in the shipping what they say that the heat sinks might fall out of the place. So you need a little bit shake and search for a sound if something is hitting inside. But seems this is everything is all right with this. So let's connect all the connections. Also check all the connections here to the boards, if nothing is loose in the shipping. So to connect it's pretty simple, it's only a few connections. Then you need to connect the power cable to the power supply. And also the network cable to the port, LAN port. Okay, that's in. So let's plug it in and see what it does. You can feel the sound straight away. You can see it's getting the network. These machines are quite noisy. If you like, you have to have some kind of garage or a warehouse to keep them, you know, in the home, inside the home. It will be, you know, nearly impossible. They are above somewhere 40 decibels. You can see that the machine started working. The sound is like nearly like a small airplane engine. So yes, now I will show you how to connect it to the pool and start mining from your desktop computer. So let's go. So as I said before, to connect to and set up the Antminer S9 for mining, it is quite simple. I did put the miner on the shelf because it's quite noisy. If it's beside me, I think it's still you can hear it flying around with this airplane engine. So if you're setting up first time, I would suggest you to go to the Bitmain.com website, and they have a installation manual. So you just click on the support. Their website is lagging all the time. It's large traffic to it. So then you need to download product firmware, the installation guide. It's it's quite simple to set it up. You just need to download one tool you need to get the IP address of the miner. You know, if it's only one miner connected to your network, you just you can log into your modem and look for IP address connected. But this is quite handy if you have a lot of connections to one network connection. So yeah, it has all the explanation, what is what. So the controller board, the front fan, the back fan, hashing boards inside, network connector. This is the IP report button. So actually when you install this tool, you press on this button, it will pop up your screen, your miner IP address. This is the reset button. And the red light is fault indicator, and the normal operation is the green light. So this is the power usage used. If it's 13.5 megahertz, 1,323 watts of power it is using. Yeah, here is the hashing board, PCIe connectors, and then is a 1/6 pin to the controller board connection, so 10 PCIe connections total, 6 pin. There's also a manual how you can connect 2 power supplies. Right, so step 3, setting up the miner. We need to download the tool for the IP reporter. we're gonna do now. Okay. I think I need to press now the button on the miner, the IP report. I think so. Or I need to press start here. 1 second. Let's go back to our installation guide. Yeah, we need to click start and then hold the IP report button for 5 seconds. So that's what we are going to do now. We're going to click start and allow the connection. Okay. Okay, and we can see that IP address is popped up on the screen, the Antminer S9 IP address. So, okay. So let's just open the Antminer S9. So it's 192.168.1. Point six. Okay, and it's asking us for the username and password to log into the device. So on the default, it's root, R-O-O-O-T, and the same is password, R-O-O-O-T. So log in. Okay. And it has logged into our Antminer S9. You can see the hardware version. You can also download the latest version from the website to update the files. And administrator panel. You can change the password. So it has all kind of tools. You can also reboot it. Miner configuration. This is where you put in your stats, like for the pool. You use the username, you use the password, then you have the second pool. I like to connect all to the one pool. And you can see it's already connected, like from the factory, like it's connected to on-pool. And you can see all the speed. It's 30.5 terahash, so 13,000 gigahash. It's hashing at the moment. And you can see all the 3 hashing boards, ASIC status. All of them are active. And you can see to which pool it's connected, active, alive, network. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to configure now. We will be mining into a slush pool. And what you need to do first, you need to create a worker. in your pool, and then insert the details into the miner and set it up to start mining. You can see I have already a one S9 hashing on this mining pool. Right, so worker. Okay, new worker. G2. Okay. Create. New worker is created. Better to connect to other worker. So I think if you can set it up also messaging on the website as one of your workers goes offline, you will receive an message. So miner status, you need to look at miner status and see how it's gonna connect to the pool. It's taking a while. It doesn't connect as fast as the GPU miners, but it should be connected anytime soon. So I will pause this and see when it's connecting. So after about 10-15 minutes, the hashing speed starts to be recorded on the mining pool. And you can see at the moment it's 1.8 terahash, but this will go up. After about half an hour, it will be hashing the same speed as the my other miner, about 13-14 terahash. You can see inside your miner stats that it's hashing 13.5 terahash total at the moment. And I would recommend to keep these miners in a cool place because they produce quite a bit of heat and noise. To keep them in the house where you live, it's impossible. So you would need to have a garage or some kind of warehouse where to put them. As you can see that the speed is slowly going up. So yeah. So before we finish this video, I also wanted to show you how much power does this machine use. It's about 1,470 watts of power from the wall. And also want to show you the profitability. This is quite a lot for such a small machine. Because Bitcoin is algorithm is power hungry. So 14 terahash with 1,470 watts. My cost is 13 cents. So your daily profit, if your energy cost is the same as mine, would be $12.58 after you pay your electricity bill. And also, like if on Bitcoin on average goes up in the price about 300% in a year, so your return of investment will be 3 times faster. To summarize this video, I hope it was as exciting as it was for me to research new mining equipment, and I can tell you that I'm quite surprised as such good quality are these miners. I thought they will be a lot worse quality, but they seems very solid and heavy, and everything is sealed and tight, very good. And Bitcoin mining is being profitable every year since 2009, and it has been one of the currencies to watch from the start, and it will be still one of the currencies which will be used. From my personal experience, I will be getting more of these miners. So this was only a test batch to see how good they work. We have also ordered some L3 miners for Litecoin and the D3 for Dashcoin, and we will test them out, and if they are good products, we also will be selling them in our online shop. So yeah guys, if